Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Makakadash. Double honors to all the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the Akim and Aqua tuning in and listening. This is Daniel Lagat from the Great Millstone, Chicago camp. And really, it's just on my spirit, and also just talk to myself first and foremost, and also just a reminder to, we got to do what we got to do, man, to stay profitable unto this ministry, man. Ultimately, man, we fear the Lord, so we have to do the work of the Lord, man. We got to be on point. Sometimes, we got to keep going, man. We can't keep getting distracted of this world to the point that, brothers are constantly reminding us to do what we supposed to do. The Lord loves a cheerful giver. And speaking to myself first and foremost, because we gotta we gotta present our sacrifices to the Lord, man. What I'm trying to say is, we gotta have we gotta have a reasonable, sacrifice to the Lord, bro. The Lord want us to put effort. So I'm gonna read this. This is Matthew 25:14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, and to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, a straight way took his journey. And he took and had received the 5 talents, when went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise that he received 2, he also gained other 2. But he that received 1 went and digged in the earth, and hid his Lord's money. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoned with them. And so he that received 5 talents came and bought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained besides them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, my good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew that thou art an hard man, reaping thou hast not sown, and gatherer where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid my talent in the earth. Lo, thou hast that is thine. And his Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knowest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money into the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which have 10 talents. For unto everyone that have shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that have not shall be taken away even that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into the outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them from one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. And in that point is what I was trying to make, man. Hey, the Lord, gave us, and that's spiritual, man. Okay, the Lord opened us up into this truth, man. So we supposed to feed the sheep. We supposed to always, look, we can't hide our talent in a napkin, not doing the work. The Lord opens you up to this knowledge. We supposed to go teach. We supposed to be out here, man. Go to the lost sheep of Israel and preach this word, man. Not only that, but, doing the work of the Lord, man. Charity, whatever it requires of this ministry, man. So the Lord doesn't like, laziness. The Lord doesn't like slothfulness, man. And you saw how he quit, and he'll take the spirit away from you and give it to somebody else. And you don't want to be that guy. Here he is, here we are. We at the end, man. And at the very last moment, the Lord spewed you out of his mouth. And the Lord will raise up somebody that been a nigga this whole time and raise him up at the last second while you wasted all this time, man. So really, man, and that's actually pretty scary to think about it. So really, the Lord is not playing when it comes to this, man. This wisdom that we've been open to, hey, this is better than fine gold, more precious than rubies, man. So we have to, act as such. This is pure gold that we got, man. This word leads into salvation, man. So, to speak it to myself first and foremost, this truth is very serious. And really, it's to the point that this is life and death. Let me get, oof, man. Let me get, hold on. No, that's not what I want. This is Romans. I'm going to start at this. This is Romans chapter 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove that is good and acceptable, perfect will of the Most High. So look, man, our bodies don't even belong to us, man. Look, man, we owe the Lord everything, man. And even then, our righteousness is still as filthy rags. Really, this is actually an integrity test, man. Because really, ultimately, nothing that we can do can really add up for what we about to be rewarded for, man. The Lord is trying our hearts. The Lord is testing, our spirit, man. And we have to be able to pass that test. You don't want to spit in the Lord's face, man. The Lord, sacrificed himself. Yahweh sacrificed his son for us to be able to receive a grace period, man. Because really, we can't even serve the Lord 100% on this side, because this place is completely defiled, especially in this generation now. We go off every day, so every day we gotta be trying to prove to the Lord that we trying to be worthy of being delivered, man. We have to show us being grateful every day to the Lord, man. Because the situation that we're in a hell of a situation, man. This is the valley of the shadow of death, man. Everything here is completely against Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Let me get this. Hold on. No. This is Psalms 94, verse 14. Psalms 94 and 14. For Yahweh will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance. But judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in the heart shall follow it. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? And those are the prophets, man. Those are the men of the Lord that sign and crying for the abominations thereof, man. The Lord is saying, who is going to speak out against all of this, man? Those that stood stiffly for the Lord, because this place is desperately wicked, man. Extremely wicked. So anyway, going back to the topic of this lesson, man. Look, man, we got to show the Lord that we grateful. We can't be, and really just responding to those brothers. Hey, we can't be a pain in the ass to our camp, man. We got to follow order. Because this thing is already laid out of what we supposed to be doing, man. That's how and really got to be grateful. Because the men before us already laid out a blueprint for us to do, man. We just got to be obedient, man, and have faith in it. Really, hey, man. So this is really grateful, man, because this is a covering, man. You know, the things that's for us to be doing, it's not just to be doing it, man. This keeps our mind pure. This keeps us sharp. You know, reading, making videos, being around brothers, man, fellowshipping, man. Just be constantly dwelling within the house of the Lord keeps your mind. It gives you a hedge over your mind, man. Because once you start veering off, then you start being susceptible to all these different demons out here. So this keeps a protection over you, man. And you notice if you start slipping, you didn't read for a couple of days, your mind gets slothful. Satan get in there. Next thing you know, a couple of days turn into a week. Now you're not making videos like that, or they just short, bullshit. And you don't want to be putting out no bullshit for the Lord, man. That's how Satan get in, by slowing down your routine, and I witnessed that, man. I experienced that, man. So look, you got to snap out of it, man, because Satan is trying to divide. Let me get that. 1 Peter 5 verse 8. I'm going to start at 8. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. So when we go, hey, man, look, man, we got to be sober in the mind. Be vigilant, man. You can't be so distracted, man, to the point that, hey, because that's, Satan will get in there. Next thing you know, you being devoured in the spirit, man. You're not being profitable. You're not producing anything. You at camp not saying anything, not adding. Hey, you supposed to swing your sword, man. This is war. You don't want to go, hey, we had a spiritual war, man. And we're soldiers, man. You don't want to be a soldier that goes AWOL. You get put to death for that. And the same thing for this truth, man. You walk away, the Lord opened you up to this, and I got it. Let me get that. It's in Sirach 26. Sirach 26 and 28. There be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry. A man of war that suffereth poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by. Here we go right here. And one that returneth from righteousness to sin. The Lord prepares such and one for the sword. And the Lord opens you up to this, man. And you just drift off. And then now you just fall into your own devices. You just completely just forsaken the Lord. You just went blank. Man, the Lord gonna kill you, man. For that, man. Once we in this thing, we in it, man. You better off fighting. Because you forsake this Lord, you walk off from this. You just get, for some reason, you just so distracted. You can't handle your responsibility. Next thing you know, you're out. Now you don't have a covering anymore. Now you acceptable for anything that happened to you, man. This is our protection, man. So we have to act like this. You have to fear the Lord. That means you don't have fear anymore, to the point that you're not doing anything. You're not being productive in this ministry, man. You got to pray for fear, man. You got to pray for faith. Fear give you the discipline to fight. And, speaking to myself first and foremost, man. You moving around. We got to stay in this thing, man. You got to have your mind ready, man. Because we constantly at war, man. We getting attacked daily, man. So really, and brothers are fighting beside you. So you doing what you supposed to do. That's taking the burden off another brother, because now he's taking time to rebuke your ass. And now, he got things that he got to deal with. So we can't be a burden in this thing, man. Everybody got to pull their own weight, man. So this is very serious, man. And we really have to think about that. We got to keep that fire going, man. Get on the phone, talk to a brother, go over some scripture, keep reading. And then reading. Because then you will find something that you might have skipped over, man. Then it'd be the spirit, something that you read, it'll wind up getting bought out later. So that'd be the spirit, man. The spirit be flowing, bro. And really, that should be, look, man, I get happy like that, man. Like you read something, the next you go to class that same day, and that's being bought out. Like that's how you know the spirit is. Like how the Lord will give you signs that He's still dealing with you, man. So we have to be grateful for what we are part of, man, and we can't take this for granted. And really, man, that's pretty much all I got. Let me get something else, and I end it, because I ain't gonna make it long. Because really, brothers hit it right on the head, man. This is okay. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, here we go. This is Jeremiah chapter 48 and 10. Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord Yahweh deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood. And and you go into that word deceitfully, that means being slothful. So we can't be lazy, man. The Lord doesn't like that, man. So you gotta always be sharp. You gotta bounce back. Yeah, we all get weak at one point or fall short, but bounce back. Reel yourself in. Don't slip into that darkness like that. Because then you'll look up, then you out, man. And then Satan beating your ass. So you got to keep swinging that sword, man. That's how you stay active in this thing. That's how you stay sharp. Swing that sword, man. And, and just pray, man. Pray for the Lord to continue to have a hedge over your mind. So really, that's pretty much what I got right now. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to all the apostles and elders